How much does a renovated house 40 minutes from Tokyo Disneyland cost today? This one might blow your mind. So today I am in Kamagaya of Chiba and revisiting a returning guest from last year. So I came here about a year ago to visit Sharon and Anthony, the owners of this beautiful house, standalone house in Kamagaya City, pretty close to Kamagaya Station. Comes with a car parking space. They let me park there today. Yeah, they're back in Japan after more than a year. Since then, they've renovated the house, they furnished the house, and they invited me to come back. And very excited to see them and hear their story of first year of ownership of this house. I'm gonna ask them questions about any hidden cost to own a home in Japan since they've owned this home for an entire year. All right, let's go see them. Hey Anthony. Hey Sharon.
Hi, Shu.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for having me again. Yeah, it's so good to see you after, I can't believe it's been over a year since the last visit.
It's good to see you as well.
I see that you have a dedicated mailbox for like Amazon deliveries,
Yes,
I guess.
come on in. Please come in.
All right, thank you.
Welcome to our house.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while, but I can already see the difference. Looks
Come on in.
Yeah, it's been furnished. Okay, so
We're
first room.
Yeah.
I remember this room, there was nothing. Oh, wow. Okay, so you got a nice bed set up. Is this like a guest room, I'm guessing?
Well, the way we've labeled the rooms is this is my son's room.
Yeah.
So we have a son and a daughter. My son, we selected this room, although the bunny's not his. He has a girlfriend. They're actually in Japan right now. So when they come back, this is his room and his wardrobe, and they keep some stuff here. So this is his room. But it is a guest room when they're not here.
And we added the door here.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
it's
right.
changed,
Okay.
yeah. We didn't change the height of the doors, though, Shu, as you can see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This room looks very different.
It's full now, Shu,
Yeah.
compared to when we first did the first video. It's got all the kitchen appliances, our couch. Like, we filled it like a home.
Yeah,
It's
it feels
very-
like a home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you say that. Thanks. Because we really love it. And it's all like even just the little things that you buy to fill the house, you know. We have a rice cooker now and a toaster oven and a toaster, which just arrived yesterday. It's the little touches that we're finding that's making like our home. It's, you know, almost more than just a vacation home. It really feels like home.
And then,
Yeah, you'll see Winnie the
love
Pooh.
it.
She's a Winnie the Pooh fan.
Cool. Have you been cooking much? Yeah,
Yes.
a lot? Yeah.
We cook a good, at least I would say 50% of the time, if not more. Breakfast and lunch for sure. And then dinners, I can't help myself, you know, Shu. If you're in Japan, the food.
Oh, just so many options.
Exactly. And as I've said to many, many family and friends, that really you cannot go wrong with food in Japan.
So in this room, what changes have you made since the purchase of the house?
We changed the roof tiling. We redid all the flooring in here. It was two colors before, two different floor
That's right.
styles.
Yeah.
And then we re-wallpapered it, put the light fixtures in, and the heating and cooling. Because the house had no lighting, no air, no heating, cooling when we purchased it.
Yeah. And have you been back in the winter time, like when it's cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
We came in February. I'm not sure if that's the coldest season or month in Japan, or at least here in Chiba. But I was here in February and in March with my family. And so, yeah, we had a chance to use the heating and it works great.
How's the bathroom area? How do you...
Please come have a look. There's laundry in there.
Toilet.
It was the same one, yeah. The bathroom was renovated before.
Right, that's right. It was already renovated. But you got the washer.
Works great.
Are you taking baths in Japan?
No,
No?
we still do showers,
Showers?
mostly.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to come upstairs? Come on up.
So in this area, we put in the track lighting and re-wallpapered, and then put all new flooring in.
We can go either way. There's my daughter's bedroom
Okay,
there.
is it all right? Yeah.
Yes,
So starting
please
here.
go in.
Very bright.
It is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And that was one of the main things I think I mentioned about the house when we first bought it, was there's so much light and so many windows. I'm very much a person who likes brightness. So this room is like spectacular. I love it.
And in this room, we did the flooring, put the curtains in, did the air conditioning and lighting, and re-wallpapered.
So this is your room.
Yep.
And I see like a office space set up. I love it.
When we come to Japan, he actually works part of the time. If you look behind you, that's the
Oh,
Winnie.
this is what you got.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember like there was a box and then you were like, oh yeah, that's a Winnie the Pooh clock.
Yeah.
Well, I see you already went shopping at Big Camera. What'd you get?
A Winnie the Pooh clock. I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh, so the house is gonna probably be decorated that way. Yeah. We bought it at Big Camera, one of his favorite stores.
How is working remotely from Japan? Do you have to work like North American times or it's
Yeah, I usually start my day at 5 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
get online, and then work till like 2 in the afternoon. I start my day like 1 o'clock Vancouver time.
Got
But
it.
I also have deal with China too, so I'm kind of on the same time zone as China, which
Yeah.
is not a problem. And then we have a head office in Scotland, so I'm kind of halfway in between there.
Oh wow. So like pretty much 20%.
So I have calls in the morning, calls at night.
So this is your work hours for you. Well, thanks for giving me a house
No
tour and
worries, no
everything.
worries.
We're happy to.
They're already asleep at
We're
home, so
happy.
it's not a problem.
Yeah, I do remember the balcony.
Yes.
Is it okay?
Would you like to have a look?
Yeah.
So this
Yes,
room
so
has a
much light.
great deal of light as
Yeah.
well. There you go. It's a great balcony.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Lots of light coming in. It's not super close to the house next door.
Yeah, everyday living, I must tell you. So the poles is like for drying clothes. So we're right into the Japanese lifestyle. The other thing, we've gotten to know our neighbors,
Yeah.
which is really lovely.
Yeah.
They're a nice elderly couple. But this is the great thing about living in a community, like having a home here,
Yeah.
is also now we have more neighbors. And the people both sides across the street are very lovely couples as well.
Yeah, they can look after you. You look after them, and like that's the sense of
Yes.
community here, which I love. There is another room, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the second bathroom and the storage room.
And then here was a storeroom. We basically just re-wallpaper, put the lighting in.
Mm-hmm.
And we use this for storage. And for the 10th person staying at the house, we put an air mattress. This comes a bedroom. And then we have a second bathroom here.
Okay. Nice.
And that was a definite, I wanted to have on my list.
Like when you're working here or like upstairs or like nighttime, like having to go downstairs when you're sleepy, it's like, yeah.
Exactly.
And the,
Shoe. Yes.
60-degree gate of the staircase.
Thank you for the tour.
Thank
I love it. Very lovely.
Thanks for coming to visit us. That's nice. I'm glad you could see the renovations.
It's a lovely home. It feels very homey. I love it. And I could
Thanks.
tell that you're really enjoying it too,
Yes.
from the way you talk
Immensely.
about it. So for those who missed the original episode, is it okay to review some of the numbers about this house so that
Yes.
they can understand, the deal you got, and
Yes.
then, what you had to spend for the renovations and what the annual cost of
Yes.
owning this house might cost, if that's okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you bought this last year in August. Was it August? you
That is
closed?
correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so it's over a year. What did you pay for the house itself back then?
It was 13.5 million yen.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, with the dollar, it was just about 125,000 Canadian.
Wow. Yeah, maybe the exchange rate might have changed, but back then that's what you paid.
Exactly.
In Canadian dollars. This is a 1984.
That is correct.
Built in 1984. 2 stories, 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
With the storage.
Yes.
1
2
bath,
toilets.
2
Yeah.
toilets. Comes with parking.
2 cars.
Oh yeah, like back to back, you could do that. Square meters wise, was it like 90-ish square meters?
Yes,
Remember
it's in square feet. It was approximately 900 square
900.
feet,
Okay.
almost. Yeah,
Like 80. or
85.
something.
That is
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the structure, right? And land is a little bit more
than
bigger than I believe. Okay, pretty good. And how far are we from Tokyo?
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Which by train,
By train.
but there's about a 10-15 minute walk to the
Kamagaya.
to Kitohatsutomi.
Oh, that's right, the nearest station.
And
Yeah.
there's another one that's 20.
Omachi
Omachi
is about
station.
20 minutes walk.
Got it.
So we have 2 stations
Yeah.
that we can
On 2
choose
different
from.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I drove from Yokohama today to get here, and I went through Disneyland, I saw it. Yeah, and it's pretty close.
It's
And, yeah.
great.
And how far is Disneyland from here?
About
40 minute
40
train
minute
ride.
train ride and about a 10-minute walk to Kitohatsutomi. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's within an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
And-
there last night
Were you?
for the
Yeah.
evening tickets.
Nice. How many times have you gone? to Tokyo Disney to see
Well,
about this?
I've been 4 times this year already.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't live near a Disney in Vancouver.
Right.
So having this home here was just, it's the best, right?
Yeah.
Because I also happen to think, and this is my personal opinion, but Disney Tokyo is the best.
Okay.
Because I've been to quite a few
Have you?
Disneylands.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, around the world. So, and the food cost is just so much more reasonable at Disney Tokyo.
Because like if you were to go to like Florida or Orlando, or there's one in LA too, right? Yeah. Like you would have to, book a hotel, accommodations, flights, and everything else is more expensive than here too. But having a home already paid for here, all you got to worry about is just tickets. So one of the most asked questions about home ownership in Japan is like, are there any hidden costs, especially like the throughout, annual costs, right? So people know about property taxes, and I know that you have a property manager, and then like utilities and all that stuff. If you feel comfortable sharing, what is it like to own a house in terms of the ongoing costs?
Well, we did do renovations.
Right.
So we paid $2 million in renovations, and we got flooring done and the ceilings and some things that I wanted to just freshen up the house. And that went really well. So that was by our choice. So the challenge is that you really need a good property management. You really do, because they'll help you through this, especially for people who don't speak Japanese.
Right.
So luckily, you referred us to a property management person. I don't know if I can say his name or not, but he's wonderful.
Yeah.
Basically, he helped us to sign up for the gas, the electricity, and the water. One of them, and I can't remember which, was easier than the other two. So that can be tricky, but if you have help, it goes smoothly. I'm going to say I costed out this year for the 10 months so far. Electricity is probably going to cost us, I'm going to say around $150 for the year, keeping in mind I'm only here 3 times.
Yeah.
And then gas is probably about $200, maybe a little less than that. And then water is probably about the same. So, what I approximate is probably less than $500, between $400 and $500 Canadian to maintain the house with the utilities. But the property taxes, so pleasantly surprised. In the end, I think we paid, it was about $420, $30 Canadian.
Comparative to Canada, which would be 800,000 yen.
Yeah, I know you have a much bigger house, but say like a typical house in Vancouver, how much would you have to pay for property
Well,
taxes?
it depends, because there's so many jurisdictions. Like here, you'd have Yokohama, you have Chiba. Where we are in Surrey, BC, we pay about $8,000 a year. Other jurisdiction could be higher or lower to that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like 20 times more.
Yeah, and then the other one that was really surprising was the insurance cost.
Right.
We paid about 2,000 Canadian.
It was like less than $1,800
for 5
but that was
years.
for 5 years.
In Canada, we pay with that in 1 year.
Oh, we pay $2,500 a year. And
So
it doesn't even cover the stuff that
it's
the
a fifth of the
policy
cost.
in Japan
A
does.
fifth of the cost.
Right.
And that includes earthquake and tsunami insurance.
So for those people that are like, what's the catch? Like, if everything is so cheap in Japan, it must cost a lot of money to maintain. I think that's a myth, right? Like, because I think it's really affordable, low cost to actually maintain, property taxes, insurance, utilities and all that stuff. Comes with all the benefits of 40 minutes to Tokyo, 40 minutes to
We've been doing this for 15 months, so we haven't seen anything. No catches yet. Not yet.
And then the total, so with the renovation, the closing costs and everything, this house, so was it 13.5 million, you said?
13.5 for the house.
For the house.
Yeah, and then all said and done with the real estate fees, this judicial scrivener and all that other stuff, we probably ended up being at about...
Yeah, it was about 150 including the renovation.
Yeah, I would say, 150, 160 around there.
Yeah.
And then there's also the furniture that you have to buy to fill the house.
Yeah.
And that's always fun. So
I think that one of the things with the renovation that did include the cooktop, all the heating,
Appliances.
cooling. So part of the 2 million yen was all the heating, cooling, lighting, the cooktop, the washer dryer, and then all the flooring and wallpapering and stuff. So it included more than just physical construction work.
I guess that's what people can expect, if they want to buy a house, right? And in Japan, and then maybe do some light renovation like you did, and then, furnish it. So like all in all, it's like in USD, it's a little over 100 grand, right?
Yes, that's right.
I know I asked you the same question last time, but like, what can you get with like $150,000 in near Vancouver? Like,
You mean this, not okay. You mean zero.
Zero.
not a nice house 40 minutes outside of Vancouver, or like a major attraction in that area.
If you want to buy a house where we live, it's going to cost you 1.9 million Canadian. My son bought a condominium, 800 square feet, 10 minutes from our house, and that was just under $500,000 for 800 square feet. So smaller than this house, but it was again 4 times the price for a condominium, a one-bedroom condominium.
What a contrast. So like last year when I asked you right after the closing, you were super excited to be homeowners. After about a year, how do you feel?
I'm just as excited, and I didn't think I would love it as much as I thought I was gonna love it.
Wow.
So I mean, I was just so excited. I was like, this is going to be great, a great adventure. And it's turned out to be even like way better than that. Selfishly, I don't want to tell everybody because I want to kind of keep it all to myself. But, I highly recommend it. I really, really do. One of the things I'd like to see, is just that if people do decide to come and embrace Japan, is that embrace everything, right? Embrace the community and respect the culture and, blend in. It's great. It's lovely. This is such a safe country. And it's just so lovely. People are lovely. I'd love to make sure we keep it that way.
My final question, what's next for you in Japan?
Well, maybe just travel some, but Anthony and I have talked about investing. I'd like to dabble in the idea of
some rental property.
All right.
Yeah. And something to buy for local Japanese families to be able to rent. I think that's important. It's a way sort of in a different kind of way to give back to the community, have a nice home so that other Japanese families could live in it. I'd like to see that.
Thank you so much for hosting me again. What a beautiful, very homey house. I'm so glad to see that you're happy and just loving life here. So,
yes, thanks. Thanks to you, Shu. Again, I can't say it enough. Thanks for really making this dream possible for us. We're just so happy.
Thank you. That really, keeps me going. That makes me happy. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Sharon and Anthony from Vancouver, the owners of this house in Kamagaya, a beautiful home close to Tokyo and also Tokyo Disneyland. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you get notified every time I publish a new video. Watch this video next for more, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.